También tienen los afectos, el colaborar con los demás, el estar integrado a la sociedad y el tener una sana espiritualidad. De todos estos temas hablamos justamente con nuestro entrevistado, Máster del P.
Universally, there are 5 areas that people has to succeed: family, life, career, life, spiritual life, health and recreation, and social life and contribution to society. For most people, the family would start as the most important, but I would agree that health with family and with career are important. When people lose their health, all the other areas gets down to the drain. People whom I've healed of cancer and very serious conditions, they only know that their health are really important until they get very sick. Because they will not work anymore, they will be a liability to their family, relationship will go to the drain. So good health is one of the most important, accompanying family, spirituality, and others. See, first people have to work with success, and then from success they have to bring them into a higher level called fulfillment, which is a fulfilled life with balance. Well, the 5 intelligence are also required to go higher into the higher balance of life. Instincts, emotional intelligence, concrete mental, abstract mental intelligence, and spiritual intelligence. Well, there are many techniques to develop, like the military and martial artists, they use their fighting skills to develop their reflex and instincts. But the businessmen, they develop instincts by business decisions. There are things that you can learn from the Oriental masters in martial arts that you can focus on. Like in your navel is a center of your guts. This is a center of instincts. You can develop this when you can breathe and focus here. So when I teach athletes, I tell them to focus here and breathe for 5 minutes. It's good for people to understand that there are 5 key areas of life to succeed and balance. So that's first education. Second is to list all the necessary needs for each area and work towards them. But most people only list the things to do for work and for business, but not for family, not for spiritual life, not for health. They do not put agenda on the other areas. So listing schedules and agenda, goals for each area is necessary, and putting timelines for all of them. Also, they can graph their life into a circle, and they will see the different areas which is very expanded or not much time spent. Most people will have around 50% for work and then very little for spirituality, very little for time for health and social contribution. So they start with an imbalance until they are sick or they are depressed and they come for coaching. There is such thing as abundance of money, but this abundance of happiness, abundance of knowledge, abundance of relationships. So when I speak of abundance, it encompasses life in the 5 key areas. That's why I do not call only prosperity, because prosperity and abundance are similar, but abundance is bigger. So there are 5 laws that I teach to people. The law of attraction of things based on your mind and your desires, or the law of repulsion also. So what you think and what you desire a lot is what you attract. But sometimes we push out things by being guilty about things. For example, when they say thank you, it's better to say con mucho gusto than saying de nada. Because de nada is like you're not receiving the energy of the gracias. Sometimes people say no problema, but it's better to say con mucho placer than no problema or de nada. See that energy. Or it's better to say I don't have the budget to buy instead of saying I don't have the money. Then there's a law of entitlement. You have to work for things to make sure that you're entitled for them. The third is the law of intelligent hard work or creativity. It's not enough to be hardworking. You should have intelligence and hard work. The fourth is the law of economy and moderation. Even people will get more money if they don't know how to budget and they don't know how to moderate things. They overspend more than what they earn. And the last law is the law of willpower and energy. Most people quit before they finish things because they lack the will. They lack vitality. It's not as in Uruguay. Everywhere I go, I travel to almost 100 countries. And I see laziness, procrastination is a disease. Except it seems that parenting and education do not focus on discipline as a virtue. They only focus on memory, objectivity, and love, but the will is not developed. That's why I have a project for the people that they need to fight laziness. Laziness and lack of purpose kills life. So willpower is very important. It's the antidote to laziness, antidote to lack of achievement, and antidote to procrastination. So there are techniques to develop that.